You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. The thing that we are dealing with here, and I want people to understand this, and I want people to not to completely misconstrue what I'm about to say. But while we were actually with the Warnock campaign, they had a brunch a little bit earlier for staffers, and we went by just to be with them and sharing their joy. And we saw this thing unfolding on the television. And I'll be honest, Monique, while this was happening, I literally was smiling. And the reason I was smiling is because I said, white America, 55% white women who voted for Donald Trump. I said, this on y'all. Y'all can't include us in the conversation. For all the people who said this could never happen, I was sitting there saying, we told you. Black people told you. The hashtag we use, we tried to tell you. We told America, if you elect this thug, what you are doing is you are letting this person into a power who will abuse the power. If y'all do this, what you are doing, you will cause serious harm. But see, Monique, they played footsie with the Tea Party. And they joined forces with them because they wanted power. Then they said, don't worry about it. We can control them. We got them. Then Obama finishes his term. Then Trump gets elected. Then you had the MAGItes. Then you had them. And then all of a sudden, and they're crazy and rabid. Republicans, oh, no, we cool. We got it. We got it. We can control them. We're going to use them towards power. And all of a sudden, building and building and building. And Trump continues. And he's a thug. And he's continuing. And it's building. And it's building. And it's building. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. And they keep playing with it. And all of a sudden, oh, we're going to contest the election. Voter fraud, stolen, conspiracies, and they go along with it. And Josh Hawley in Missouri, and Ted Cruz of Texas, and all the 140 folks in the House. Oh, we're joining on because they were like, yeah, because we're going to run in 2024. So who can appeal to the Trump people? Now they're tweeting, we can't have this. We can't have this violence. Yes, but you unleashed this on America because all you wanted was power. And folks, this was February 21st. This was February 21st, Monique, on ABC This Week, February 21st, 2016. Listen to this. They invited evil in, and now evil is taking over. Okay, 2009, the night of Obama's inauguration, we will stop him at every turn. They love the Tea Party anger. They took advantage of it in 10 and 12 and 14. They always said, we can control it. We can harness it. Now, all of a sudden, Trump is taking advantage of it. He led the whole birther deal. The Republican establishment at some point has to say, you know what? We played with fire, and now it's about to consume us. They have to accept some blame.
The Republican establishment never played with.
Monique, pure and simple. Evil. They've accepted it. Now they got it.
They have to own it, but it's theirs. You know, I will go along with you and anyone else who says that they were trying to harness it. But to me, at the end of the day, when the devil showed himself as the devil, what I didn't learn. What was confirmed for me was they belong to him. They don't care, not really. The fact that they are themselves threatened with a siege on the Capitol, a siege on the Hart building, a siege on Rayburn. I mean, things that, as someone who worked in those buildings, my first job in DC, I was in Longworth, and then I worked in Rayburn. So I was working for Congressman Jack Brooks, who was then chair of the judiciary, and then I worked for Congressman Charlie Wilson. I'm one of Charlie's angels. And so I look at this and think about all the times that we had to be safe in place. We had to shelter in place where there maybe was a thought of a bomb. I was in the congressional offices during the anthrax attacks. So I was checking that mail and I got powder in the mail, and I remember what that felt like. And then I was with the DC Attorney General's office for 9/11. And I had people in my family and my friends calling me tonight who were saying, call me back, text me back. And one of my girlfriends said to me after I responded, she said, okay, because this was reminding me of 9/11 when I was texting and texting and texting you, and I couldn't get a response back. So these consequences are real for all of us. I'm sitting right now, in Virginia, undisclosed location, but I'm under shelter in place. I have a curfew. I can't go get groceries for my kids if I want to. And I don't believe, frankly, that those in power, the McConnells of the world, the Kevin McCarthy's of the world, I refuse to believe they give a damn until they prove it. Because I think that they can hunker down now, they can hide, and then they'll still do whatever they were going to do tomorrow. And they won't really be worried about it to the point that they will come forward forcefully against the Trump machine, because it's not just that crazy man. It's everybody who has the intelligence, the information, the oppo that his organization has developed over the past 10 years. That's what they're worried about and susceptible to. They're worried about his demon spawn. They're worried about his lineage and what they're going to do in next elections. Donald Trump could be gone off the face of the earth tomorrow, and they would still be scared because they know that the vestiges of the Trump operation have them by the, I'm a lady, so I won't say it. My point being, yes, the Capitol saw something today that it hasn't seen to this extent except by enemy bombers coming in. We haven't seen that threat. But this is something that the people who are in power can swallow comfortably, and I'm sure. Let's just watch tonight. See what they say tomorrow.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends, go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.